1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A-Town.
And if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
Fittingly named James Hartford's considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go at Mile High. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing now off the play action. Dumped off to his running back. And out of a small gain up to about the 32. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He's brought down before the return gets far. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback you throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. What should really be driving him to get the win this week.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
4 yards on the pickup.
Running for the first down with the Louisville Cardinal. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's going to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Fortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now after after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home on Saturday.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 13.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's dropping back to throw. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Go play action on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
First down. A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Arizona.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That is complete. McBride on the slant. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. It's cut by Harrison. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cardinals.
From the red zone now. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. And what a way to begin the scoring block as they take it back for the touchdown. The Broncos parlay the turnover into a lead. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Cardinals nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out have the Cardinals now on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from 37.
That's good.
First down, play action. Right side cut by Higgins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals first down. A gain of 15. And the Cardinals first
The
down.
analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Back to pass on first and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
24-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Douglas.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Gain of 9 yards.
Now bringing tight end in motion right.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Makes the catch. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He has it on the QB sneak. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cardinals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. They'll throw to begin this drive. Lofts it deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down. Pass play coming here. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Kraft has it. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down Denver.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard, and that's right up the gut. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
3rd and 5.
Looking to throw here. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going play action. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. He dodged the tackle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's brought
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Dumped off to his running back. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown, I give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that.
The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Here's the backup, first throw. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Throwing now on 1st down. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They will need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
At the Cardinals.
He'll look to throw. He completes this one to Kraft. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back now, pressure coming. He'll try and run this. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. They go play action on 1st down. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now looking to throw. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Couldn't find a completion on first down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Another throw here on 2nd down. Gets it quickly to Douglas. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's the line he's going to run for it. Oh no, he lost control of another one. Recovered by the Broncos.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. It is caught left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
At the 50-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. All the left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard
First down, play action. Gets him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by his back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Shoots away from one. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Broncos
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the option here. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all...
He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out at halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. A give now from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Quick pass, right inside, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
16 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
That play straight ahead. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
The tackle by Jordan Davis.
They'll work against the blitz. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
17.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here comes the Bronco offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 1st down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
6-yard line.
Here's a throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 23.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
1st and 10.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st down, they'll run. He gets forward, nets back 4 yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
He's brought down at the
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. They're throwing it. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Ball there to haul it in. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong in the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's a 2-score game. Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the answer.
Ryland to kick off.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the 2nd half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. Throwing off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds it. And he gets back to the line, but no more. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
They'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds the in route, complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Second and 3 now. They are throwing it again. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Short pass brought in. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. With 16 yards on that play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Caught out left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Aired out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. And the receiver on the other end finished
Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode, they'll finish it as he just did.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Second and manageable. He's throwing. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. 1st and 10 from the 43.
A gain of a yard.
Pass play now. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a pickup with 6. Brings up 7.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is down at the 30-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Gain of 22 yards. That's good.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Harrison secures this, left side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Marvin Harrison Jr. A gain of 8 yards. And it's
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He's got McBride complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
26 yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 3.
There's another 4. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. He's going to throw this one. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
38. Cardinals 24.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Starting this drive with a design run. And he gives himself up after a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
The Cardinals' 40-yard line.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and
They'll
7.
throw, 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in right side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick by Ryland is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. To throw here on 1st down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And again on 2nd and 10. Into traffic, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
To Jaden Higgins. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's caught by Harrison. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Cardinals' 1st down.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Now 2nd and 10.
Another throw here on 2nd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Cardinals hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Option give here. Good running. Rips off about 7, but they're still short. 4th down coming up. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
The Broncos offense all set to go. And even with a good amount of the final 2 minutes remaining, no timeouts left, so they should be able to kneel this out. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Sign quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And the sting of losing such a close one the week